Hello dear students, this is Hasina Islam, lecturer, Department of English, Tongi Government College, Gazipur. This lecture is for the students of HSC first year, the newcomer. I think you all are safe and sound by the grace of Almighty Allah. So in our previous lecture, we have started from lesson 1, unit 1, lesson 3, two women. That is, two women who made history. In our previous lecture, we learned about Valentina Tereshkova, and today we are going to know about a new woman who also made history, and she is Kalpana Chawla. So Kalpana Chawla, she was another astronaut, a very famous lady who created history. So let us know about this courageous lady. Okay, so Kalpana Chawla, she was born in Karnal, India on 17 March 1962. That is, she was an Indian lady. Okay, she was born in India and she died on 1st February 2003. Okay, so she completed her earlier schooling at Tagore Bal Niketan Senior Secondary School, Karnal. That is, she started her schooling in India, and then she is the first Indian born woman and the second person in space from this subcontinent. This is very important for you. Just listen to this line again. She is the first Indian born woman, okay, who traveled the space, and second from this subcontinent. So who is the first one? This is the question. You have to find out the answer of this question. Who is the first woman from this subcontinent who traveled space? Okay, so who was the first astronaut from this subcontinent? You have to find out this answer. So she is the second one. She is the second woman from this subcontinent and first lady from India. Okay. So after graduating in aeronautical engineering from Punjab Engineering College, India in 1982, Chawla moved to the United States the same year. That is, she completed her engineering degree, aeronautical engineering degree from Punjab University, Punjab Engineering College in 1982. Okay, so after completing her engineering, her graduation, she moved to USA. So after completing her graduation, she moved to USA in the same year, that is in 1982. She moved to USA. Okay. She obtained her master's degree in aerospace engineering from the University of Texas in 1984. That is, 2 years later, she obtained her master's degree from Texas University. That is, Texas University, USA. Okay, in 1984. Later, she did her PhD in aerospace engineering in 1988 from the University of Colorado. Okay, so after 4 years, it took 4 years to complete her PhD degree. Okay, so she completed her PhD degree. Determined to become an astronaut, even in the face of the Challenger disaster 1986 that broke apart 73 seconds into its flight, leading to the death of its 7 crew members, Chawla joined NASA in 1988. So, in 1986, in an accident that was a disaster, a spacecraft called a spacecraft called Challenger. It was, destroyed just few minutes, that is 73 seconds into its flight. It destroyed, and though he found this type of situation, she was so courageous lady that she took the decision to travel the space. Okay, so she didn't care of this disaster. Okay, that is Challenger. It was destroyed in 1986, and she joined NASA in 1988. She began working as a vice president, where she did computational fluid dynamics, or CFD, research on vertical takeoff and landing. That is, she did her research on vertical takeoff and landing and computational fluid dynamics, or CFD. Okay, she completed her research on this. In 1991, she got US citizenship and started her career as a NASA astronaut in 1995. So she got the citizenship in 1991 and started as an astronaut in 1995. Okay, so she was selected for her first flight in 1996. So just after 1 year, she was selected for her first flight. She spoke the following words. This is a very remarkable words. That is, she uttered these words. She said, while traveling in the weightless of space. So while she was traveling in the weightless of space, she uttered a very remarkable words. The words is, "You are just your intelligence." This is a famous quotation. These are the famous words uttered by Kalpana Chawla. Okay, and she said, "You are just your intelligence." That is, you have to expose your intelligence. She had traveled 10.67 million miles, as many as 252 around the earth. That is, she traveled 10.67 million miles. That is, if we move around the earth, it will be 252 times. Okay, that is 10.67 million miles is equal to 252 times around the earth. Okay, so she traveled 10.67 million miles. Her first space mission, the name of the first mission was Mission STS-87. So what is the name of her first mission? Mission STS-87. This was his first mission. Began on 19 November 1997 with 6 other astronauts on the space shuttle Columbia. So there were 6 members with her, and they started their journey. They took the preparation for their journey, and the name of the spacecraft was Columbia. Okay, on her first mission that started for 15 days, 16 hours, 34 minutes and 4 seconds, she traveled 6.5 million miles. That is, it was her first mission, and she traveled 15 days, 16 hours, 34 minutes and 4 seconds. Okay, or 6.4 million miles. So it was her first journey. She was responsible for deploying the Spartan satellite, which however malfunctioned necessitating a spacewalk by Winston Scott and Tycho Doi, two of her fellow astronauts, to retrieve the satellite. Okay, so and other two members with her, that is Winston Scott and Tycho Doi, they landed on to, you know, that there was a space Spartan satellite. The Spartan satellite was malfunctioned. It was not working. That's why the two members with her they landed there to take this satellite. Okay, so this was another task for them, and they do that. Okay, so these two, what were the two fellow astronauts? The name of these fellow astronauts, what? Winston Scott and Tycho Doi. They landed there this time. Okay, so as I said earlier, that is, you have to find out the unknown words from these passages, and you have to find out the meaning and synonym from here. Okay, so I'm going to give you some important words, and you have to find out the meaning of these words. I think you will do this homework, and in my previous lecture I have also given you the homework, and I think you have done the homework. If you don't do this homework, or if you don't follow my lecture, it will not be helpful for you. Okay, so in this way you have to take your preparation. You have to read the passage very carefully. You have to find out the word meaning and synonyms, okay, and antonyms also. In this way you can enrich your vocabulary. Okay, I'm giving you some words. Please find out the meaning and synonyms, and if possible antonyms. Okay, so write down the words. I'm going to say the words: schooling, subcontinent, aeronautical, aerospace, determined, astronaut, disaster, fluid, dynamics, vertical, weightlessness. So these are the words. You have to find out the meaning and synonym, and if possible the antonyms. Okay, so this is all for today, and in my next lecture I will try to finish this lesson, and after that I will give you the I will guide you how to answer multiple choice questions and other exercises given from this passage. Okay, so till then, Allah Hafiz, have a nice day.